In a podunk little town in North Dakota, a man named J. Lehman died. He had no children to his name and never married. His best friend was a bottle of the cheapest whiskey he could find. Calling him the town drunk would be giving him too much credit. Really, no one knew him well enough to bestow a title. 4 days prior to Jay's death, he bought a slice of salmon on quick sale from the town store. The store didn't usually get fish, being so far away from the water and all. Even at its best, by the time the salmon arrived, it was old. It was a real treat, but he felt like he deserved it after the bad summer. Jay pawned a ring he found while plowing his field and made $30, which meant he was celebrating. The color of the fish looked a little off, but he had a stomach of iron, like his mama always said. Only gotten food poisoning twice in his life, so there was no sense in wasting a good piece of fish. He seared both sides and ate it chewy in the middle. How he liked his fish. After that, he got sick. Sicker than he'd ever been before. Yellow, thick sweat oozed from his pores and was sticky to the touch. Blood vessels popped in his eyes until there were no whites. On the 3rd day, he fell into a coma. On the 4th day, he woke up and wanted to kill. An agonizing pain coursed through his body, sending spasms through his arms and legs. Thoughts of every person in town who looked at him wrong flooded his mind. All he could think of was tearing their bodies apart with his teeth, hearing their screams as he took their lives away. Jay Lehman got to his feet, ran out the door of his one-room shack, and began looking for someone to rip apart and eat alive. He went back to the very grocery store he bought the fish from and tore into shoppers with the ferocity of an animal. Later, in a tiny emergency clinic in North Dakota, 20 miles from the grocery store incident with Jay Lehman, 10 patients came in with symptoms none of the small-town doctors had ever seen before. The complete reddening of the eyes and foul, sticky sweat, culminating in a coma. It was too much for them to handle. They were unaware they needed to inform the CDC of multiple similar cases with symptoms like these. They were unaware of what their breach in protocol meant for the nation. Instead, they stuck IVs in them, began running as many tests as they knew of, and prayed for the best. The sheriff insisted the town didn't need any more bad attention, so they locked down the hospital and let no one from the media in. Little did they know, had they contacted the CDC, the beginning of the end would never have happened. 2. Dom. You know what would be amazing? Huh? The zombie apocalypse, Dom said. He lowered his voice, glancing around the break room to verify he was alone. He switched the phone to his other ear. I don't know if I can stand another day working here. It isn't even the customers. It's my manager. She's killing me. Chelsea laughed. Well, yeah, of course. Everyone wants the zombie apocalypse to happen. And man up, we all have bad managers. That's life. Some girlfriend you are. I thought you were supposed to comfort me, tell me I'm better than this, and give me some hope. Dom was teasing. He and Chelsea shared a lovingly sarcastic sense of humor that many of their friends didn't get. Don't be an ass, Dom. She paused after laughing. I think it could happen. Zombies. It would be viral, though. Nothing unexplained or paranormal or whatever. Dom took a swig of his energy drink and checked the clock. Breaks were never long enough. True, but realistically, the government would take them out pretty quick, virus or magic. No way. It would get out of control too fast. We'd be screwed. Well, not me. I have a shotgun and 3 weeks of food at least, she said. I've seen your house. You have a week tops. I could go 2 months maybe. Got the assault rifle, a shotgun, and food. Dominic, your break is over. Ann, his manager, stood in the break room door.